right, shalom, shalom. I'd like to start off by saying Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kol Haloim Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakat Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone who well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad, the Akim and the Aqua that's listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing, that the lesson is edifying. The brother Shawab Amawan back at you with another lesson. And the title of this lesson is going to be called Let Their Table Become a Snare Upon Themselves. All right. And we're talking about Esau Edom. All right. Because at the end of the day, all this wickedness that he's doing, all right, all these things are going to come back to bite him in the ass, man. All right. And we can't wait for that day. All right, got a couple scriptures, shouldn't be long. All right. Let's start off with Job. Five and 13. All right, let me get 11, 5 and 11. And it says, to set up on high those that be low, that those which mourn may be exalted to safety. All right, and that's talking about what? The elect, man. Those that are at the bottom right now, they're going to be set up on high. All right, those that mourn, yeah, because that's what we're constantly doing, mourning, because the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right, and when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. And it says, may be exalted to safety. He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. See, Yahweh Shem Shai is going to disappoint these devils, all right? He's going to disappoint their devices, because the crafty is the wicked, all right? Going back to what? Them being a cunning hunter, all right? They get you with that cunning craftiness by the sleight of men, all right? And it says, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. Yeah, well, that goes into, at the end of the day, this devil is going to be limited to the things that he's able to do. All right. You see? And that's the chime hitting right on the head. So you have to understand that when the time comes, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is going to lift up that standard against them, man, and they're not going to be able to proceed with what they want to. All right. And it says, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the froward is carried headlong. You see? So Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is going to bring their own craftiness, all right, their own cunning craftiness upon their own head. Matter of fact, it tells you that in Job 20, since we're in Job. All right. It tells you that in 5. And it says that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite for a moment. Salakia. You know what? I haven't been showing it. I always do that shit. All right, let me go back to that. Let me go back to 5, so I can redo that real quick. I'm just going to quickly read what I had. This is at 11. To set up on high those that be low, that those which mourn may be exalted to safety. He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the froward is carried headlong. All right, so going into 20. All right, and it says, 5, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. All right, so yeah, there it goes down to, you know, this time is short. Going into Revelations 12 and 12. All right, and it says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell therein, that dwell in them. Salakia, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. All right, so that goes into the triumphing of the wicked is short, the joy of the hypocrite before a moment. And it says, though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach onto the clouds, all right, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods. His bones are full of the sin of his youth, and which shall ye down with him in the dust. Though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, all right, yeah, because these damn devils love wickedness, man. All right. It says, though he hide it under his tongue, though he spare it and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth, yet his meat in his bowels is turned. It is the gall of asps within him. All right, and that's going into snake, a poisonous snake, a asp. And it says, he has swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. Yahweh shall cast them out of his belly. He shall suck the poison of asps. The viper's tongue shall slay him. He shall not see the rivers, the floods, the brooks of honey and butter. That which he labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down. According to his substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein, because he has oppressed, constantly oppressing, man. And he has forsaken the poor, because he has violently taken away an house which he builded not. Yeah, because this place, all right, was built it on straight bloodshed, man. All right. And it says, surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desired. There shall none of his meat be left. Therefore shall no man look for his goods. And in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. You see? So by him doing all this wicked movement, all right, putting all these laws and pushing all this draconian agenda, all right, pushing these unrighteous decrees, at the end of the day, Salakia, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is gonna literally rain down upon him while he is eating, while he is filling his belly, thinking that, you know, this new world order is gonna be in full effect, and that he gonna reign forever, because that's the pride that he has. He thinks that no one is gonna bring him down. All right. Obadiah 1 and 3 says, the pride of thine heart has deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? You see, this devil thinks that he cannot be touched. Matter of fact, it tells you that in Revelations, what is that, 17 or 18? I think it's 18. Yeah. I'll start at 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh has remembered her iniquities. Remember her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works, and the cup which she has filled to her double. You see? So whatever this devil brought upon us, all right, he gonna have to drink of that cup double. We're gonna have to reward him double. All right, and it says, Slakia, how the fuck do I get that shit out again? Yeah, that's how you do it. And it says, Revelations 18:7, how much she has glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her, for she saith in her heart, because she got that pride, right? Because it's talking about America, all right, which America is ran by what? The wicked. All right, for she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire. For strong is the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, who judgeth her, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. You see, and it's going to only take 1 hour for Yahweh Bashim Yahushua to bring this place down to naught. All right. So while they're eating, all right, and bringing in this thinking that they're going to bring a full new world order into play, man, it's only going to be for a little bit. It's going to be temporary. Shall lift up a standard, KJV. All right, this is Isaiah. Isaiah 59:19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against them. Yeah, and it's talking about, at the time of him pushing in this agenda, him coming in with his martial law troops, all right? Him pushing that MOTB, all right? At the end of the day, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to lift up a standard against him. So you have to understand that this devil is limited. Limits that he cannot pass, KJV. Job 14:5. Seeing his days, it says, who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? Not one. Seeing his days are determined, and the number of his months are with thee, thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. You see, he can only go to a certain, he only has a certain limit of rulership, man, and he can't pass no more than that. And that's why Yahweh Bashim Yahushua let him do what he doing now, because he gonna recompense it and put it back upon his own head. All right. Let me go into matter of fact, let me go to Numbers 35. And 33. And it says, so shall ye not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. You see? And that's why this devil gonna get put to death in the worst kind of way. All right, in order for this place to be cleansed, man, it's got to be cleansed with the blood of him that shed it. And who's the one that shed constant blood over here? All right, Esau, man. So the only way this place is going to be cleansed, which is going to be ultimately cleansed with nuclear destruction. All right, but I had never yawned so much, and oh, Salakia, very Salakia, must be definitely tired. All right, but you know, he's the one that shed so much bloodshed in America, man. This place is built on blood. That's in Habakkuk. Get that real quick. Habakkuk. Habakkuk 2 and 12, I believe it is. That's right. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood and establisheth a city by iniquity. All right. Behold, it is not of the Lord of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua of hosts, that the people shall labor in their very fire, and the people shall wear themselves for very vanity. All right. But the point is that, you know, this place was built on straight blood, man. The city was established by iniquity. All right. And that's why this place is going to be shed, all right, by the what was that? Oh, he's going to be shed, it's going to be cleansed, all right, by shedding the blood of him that has shed it. And that goes into what? That goes into Revelations 13 and Revelations 13. Revelations 13 and 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. See, righteous recompense, man. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. All right, so this devil has shed this town with blood, man. Built this town with blood, established the city by iniquity. All right, so he's gonna have to have a whole lot of bloodshed coming toward him. You see? Let me go into what do I want to get? I had a certain scripture in my mind. Let me go to Psalms real quick, though. Psalms 30, actually not 30, 69. Start from the top, and it says Psalms chapter 69, and it says, "Save me, O Yahweh, for the waters are come in unto my soul. I sink in deep mire where there is no standing. I am come into deep waters where the floods overflow me. I am weary of my crying. My throat is dried. Mine eyes fail while I wait for my power. They that hate me without a cause are more than the hairs of mine head. They that will destroy me, being mine enemies wrongfully, are mighty. Then I restored that which I took not away." You see, because these devils are going to come upon us with great wrath, man. All right, that's what it's talking about when it says the floods overflow me. All right, because the enemy shall come in like a flood, man, sparing none. All right. And it says 5, O Yahweh, thou knowest my foolishness, and my sins are not hid from thee. All right, yeah, because Yahweh Bashim Yahushai see everything. Let not them that wait on thee, O Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai of hosts, be ashamed for my sake. Let not those that seek thee be confounded for my sake, O Yahweh of Israel, O power of Israel, because because for thy sake I have Salakia, because for thy sake I have borne reproach. Shame has covered my face. I am become a stranger unto my brethren, and an alien unto my mother's children. For the zeal of thine house has eaten me up, and the reproaches of them that reproach thee are fallen upon me. When I wept and chastened my soul with fasting, that was to my reproach. I made sackcloth also my garment, and I became a proverb to them. They that sit in the gate speaketh against me, and I was the song of the drunkards. But as for me, my prayer is unto thee, O Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, in an acceptable time. O Yahweh, in the multitude of thy mercy, hear me. In the truth of thy salvation, deliver me out of the mire, and let me not sink. Let me be delivered from them that hate me, and out of the thief and out of the deep waters, Salakia. Let not the water flood overflow me, neither let the deep shallow me, Salakia. Neither let the deep swallow me up, and let not the pit shut her mouth upon me. Hear me, O Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, for thy loving kindness is good. Turn unto me according to the multitude of thy tender mercies, and hide not thy face from thy servant, for I am in trouble. Hear me speedily. Draw nigh unto my soul, and redeem it. Deliver me because of mine enemies. Thou hast known my reproach, and my shame and my dishonor. Mine adversaries are all before thee. Reproach has broken my heart, and I am full of heaviness, and I am looked for some to take pity, but there was none, and for comforters, but I found none. They gave me also gall for my meat, and in my thirst they gave me vinegar to drink. Let their table become a snare before them, and that which should have been for their welfare, let it become a trap. You see? And they snares, all right, is going, and their table is going to become a snare before them. All right, and it says, let their eyes, let their eyes be darkened. Let their eyes be darkened that they see not, and make their loins continually to shake. Pour out thine indignation upon them, and let thy wrathful anger take hold of them. Let their habitation be desolate, and let none dwell in their tents. For they persecute him who thou hast smitten, and they talk to the grief of those whom thou hast wounded. Add iniquity unto their iniquity, and let them not come into thy righteousness. Let them be blotted out of the book of the living, and not be written with the righteous. But I am poor and sorrowful. Let thy salvation, O Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, set me on high. I will praise the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai with a song and will magnify him with thanksgiving. All right. But the point is that, all right, their table's gonna become a snare onto them. All right, and that's going for both. All right, for the wicked of Israel, all right, and for the wicked. Matter of fact, let me get hold on, Shalaki. This is Psalms 141. This is I'll start from the top, and it says the Psalm of David. Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, I cry unto thee, make haste unto me, give ear unto my voice when I cry unto thee. Let my prayer be set forth before thee as incense, and the lifting up of my hands as the evening sacrifice. Set a watch, O Lord, before my mouth. Keep the door of my lips. Incline not my heart to any evil thing, to practice wicked works with men that work iniquity, and let me not eat of their dainties. Yeah, dainties, Salakia. And it says, let the righteous smite me, it shall be a kindness, and let him reprove me, it shall be an excellent oil, which shall not break my head, for yet my prayer also shall be in their calamities. When their judges are overthrown in stony places, they shall hear my words, for they are sweet. Our bones are scattered at the grave's mouth, as when one cutteth and cleaveth wood upon the earth. But mine eyes are not unto thee, O power, O Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right. In thee is my trust. Leave not my soul destitute. Keep me from the snare which they have laid for me, and the grins of the workers of iniquities. Let the wicked fall into their own nets, whilst that I withal escape. All right, and that's what's going to end up happening. The wicked is going to fall into their own snares, their own nets. All right, and we're going to be able to escape it. All right, why? Because we have Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. We're constantly putting that trust in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, putting up prayers that He have mercy upon us and that He take us away and keep us away from the wicked. All right. Give me a second. Yeah, I read from the top, and it says, O Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, my power, in thee do I put my trust. Save me from all them that persecute me and deliver me, lest he tear my soul like a lion, renting it in pieces, while there is none to deliver. O Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, my power, if I have done this, if there be iniquity in my hands, if I have rewarded evil unto him that was at peace with me, yea, I have delivered him that without cause is mine enemy. Let the enemy persecute my soul and take it. Yea, let him tread down my life upon the earth and lay mine honor in the dust. Salah. Arise, O Lord, in thine anger, lift up thyself because of the rage of mine enemies, and awake for me to the judgment that thou hast commanded. So shall the congregation, Salakia, so shall the congregation of the people compass thee about for their sakes. Therefore return thou on high. The Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai shall judge the people. Judge me, O Lord Yahweh, O Lord Yahushai. All right. according to my righteousness and according to mine integrity that is in me. Oh, let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end, but establish the just. For the righteous, Yahweh trieth the hearts and reins. My defense is of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, which saveth the upright in heart. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua judgeth the righteous, and Yahweh is angry with the wicked every day. If he turn not, he will whet his sword. He has bent his bow and made it ready. He has also prepared for him the instruments of death. He ordained his arrows against the persecutors. All right. Behold, he traveleth with iniquity, and he has conceived mischief and brought forth falsehood. He made a pit and digged it, and is fallen into the ditch which he made. His mischief shall return upon his own head, and his violent dealings shall come down upon his own pate. I will praise Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua according to his righteousness, and will sing praise to the name of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. So the mischief is going to run up, is going to return on his own head. All right. Going into what, man? When this place is made desolate. All right. Then the way of the nuclear missiles. All right. Their own traps, their own snares are going to fall upon them. All right. Everything is going to turn against them. Everything is going to backfire on this damn devil. All right. You see it now with just the way his you see the tongue falling upon him. His own tongue is falling upon him. Let's see if anybody up in here. But we can't wait for all this to happen and fall down on him like that. Because this devil been in rulership too long, and he too comfortable right now, thinking that nothing is gonna come upon him. All right, that he's not gonna be dealt with. Matter of fact, let me get that what is that in Ecclesiastes. Where is that at? Oh, that's an 8. This is 8 and 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. And that's why they continually keep doing evil, man, because they think they gotten away with it so many times that they think nothing's going to happen to them. And it says Ecclesiastes 8 and 12, though a sinner do evil 100 times and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall not be well with them that fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, which fear before him. But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feareth not before Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. All right. So, judgment is not executed speedily because at the end of the day, they are reserved for the day of judgment. I think that's 21. Give me 1 second. Yeah, there you go. This is Job. Yeah. Judgment is not executed speedily because Job 21 and 30, that the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction. They shall be brought forth to the day of wrath. You see? And in that day of destruction, their own wickedness is going to fall and backfire right upon them, man. All right, because you got to understand, Yahweh Shem Yahushua literally, created this man just to destroy him. He literally created him to be wicked just to destroy him and for his own wickedness to come back upon his own head. All right. Let me get what else did I want? Trying to think of the scripture that I wanted. Where was that? Slovakia. Give me 1 second. That's not it. Slovakia. I don't know what I could bring out. This is no Slovakia. That's not what I wanted. 49 is what I wanted. Yeah. This is Psalms. Matter of fact, let me read it from the top. This is Psalms chapter 149. Praise ye the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Sing unto the Lord a new song, which we're singing this new song. All right. And praise in the congregation of the saints, and his praise in the congregation of the saints. Let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. Let them praise his name in the dance. Let them sing praises unto him with the timbrel and the harp. For the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. See, so, they wanted to put us into slavery, put us through all those tribulations and all the wicked deeds that they did onto us. All right, well, all that is going to come back onto them double. All right. Matter of fact, what's that one scripture? Because Babylon, these damn devils are gonna have to drink of that cup that they had that they basically poured out. All right, they're gonna have to drink the same cup. All right, so that's what I want to bring on. I have brought it up before. 13, exactly. 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. You see, so they put us in captivity, so we're gonna end up putting them in captivity. All right, and all that's coming back to haunt them. All right, all the wicked things that they did is gonna come back to smack them in the back of their head. All right. Let me go back to Revelations real quick. Yeah, but that's pretty much the point. I didn't want to make this too long anyway. All right. The point was that they're gonna have to, you know, they're the things that they did is gonna become a snare onto them. Everything's gonna backfire on them. You know, even them just even these nations backfiring on them. These nations are gonna end up turning and turning against them. You know, their allies. You know, that's all going to the way that they push their philosophy. All right, the way they feed. Matter of fact, let me get it here. The way they feed these other nations with the wine of their fornic right here. For all the nations have drunk of the wine of her wrath, all right, and of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. All right. But the point is that, you know, Babylon has made all these other nations drink of that wine of their philosophies, and they're pretty much tired of you know, this damn Babylon the Great, and that's why they all gonna turn against her at one point. Right? They tired of taking on the ways of these damn devils. Everybody tired of these damn devils' philosophies. So that's gonna end up going into what? The beast shall hate the whore. All right. And they all gonna come up against her. So everything they've been doing that they've been setting up on earth is gonna come back to bite them in the ass somehow. All right. But yeah, that's pretty much the point. All right. Went longer than I was supposed to be. So, you know, with that being said, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, call Elohim Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad, the Hakim and the Akwat that was listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing, that the lesson was edifying. To the next one, Shalom.